Alright everybody, here we go. Patrick from hdrgb. It is good to be here today because today I'm going to play some Phantasy Star version 2, Phantasy Star Online version 2 for the Sega Dreamcast online. So we're playing Phantasy Star online in 2021 using a broadband adapter, a real Sega Dreamcast. I am not emulating. And I hope that we enjoy this. So let's have a little bit of fun. And this video is just going to be me messing around with this game. Hopefully I can go online and find some people to slay some monsters with. So let's do that. And talk about maybe my love about this Dreamcast. So yeah, here we go. So we were going to go with our character. We're level 31. So I started playing this game about a week ago, and I've already put in 41 hours. I've had a lot of time to invest into it, which is pretty awesome. And this is not a game that I played when the Dreamcast was out. Actually, I never played it back in 2001, 2000. So very cool to be able to play it now after servers are down. So this is like a test stream. I want to see if this thing goes well, so I linked it to YouTube, and I'm just using a Streamlabs setup here, and I'm gonna see how this turns out, and maybe inject a little bit of live interaction into the channel rather than the few videos I post. So for anyone that's new here, if you're just seeing Phantasy Star, awesome, and for everyone that's seen my channel and watches me, thank you guys. Like, it's great to be able to share all my my nerdy endeavors online with people that are interested in it, whether it's modding consoles, getting RGB signal, or just games. So yeah, it's fucking incredible. So I'm using a broadband adapter here, so it's gonna say connecting via broadband, blah blah blah. You hit yes. So, if anyone is wondering how do you play Phantasy Star online in 2021, you need basically three main things. You need a copy of the game, a serial number and an access key which come with the game, and then an ability to get online. So for me, I have the key from an original game. But what I'm using to get online is you can't actually use the game disc to get online. Well, you can, but you have to put in the Dreamcast and you have to run a patcher. It'll patch the game. It'll allow you to boot it onto Silverint, the server we're on. So thank you to everyone that runs Silverint. I mean, the fuck, I can get online with this game because of you guys. Thank you so much. This is keeping the dream alive. So yes. This is called bursting right here. This right here. When I figured it out, I was like, man, this Phantasy Star lingo is interesting. The burst limit. It reminds me of the game Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit, yeah. Okay, so look, we're online. Like literally, I have a broadband adapter. So the way you get online is one of two ways. You use a broadband adapter, or you can use the original line through some cool people online that I don't know, but I've seen what they've done. They use a Raspberry Pi and like a line inducer to be able to get a 56K connection basically from the line modem of the Dreamcast into the Pi, which then connects to the internet and allows you to go into some infrastructure they built. They got a GUI, so an interface. They have most of the games online. They even have a way where you can see other people playing, so that's dope. You know, I'm really impressed with the love and care that these people put into this. It's so cool. For me, I know this game uses a broadband adapter, and I just wanted to do it like the old school Dreamcast way. Nostalgic hardware. I'm using actually a different controller, but you know, I do have, you know, this was the original one, but after a while, the thumbstick sort of hurts, so you can't play PSO that long. But yeah, so I just literally have my modem hooked up to my Dreamcast with a broadband, an Ethernet cable, and I'm online. So these are ships. Okay. So we got 7 users online and 3 teams. So Altamira. And which block? This one looks more promising. Let's go. We're on. We're online. We're online in Dreamcast in 2021. You saw it right here. You know, you're going to tell them this tale one day and they're not going to believe you, but trust me, it happened. It happened right here. So this is the lobby. I remember when this game was out, I would see screenshots, and this would be filled with avatars, like characters, like me, and then like hundreds of other people. And these things would crash, apparently. So right now it's just me, but I think there's some people in game. So let's go organize a team. We got these guys, they have a locked game. Boom, we're bursting. Shit, man, are you telling me I'm getting a full game live stream Sega Dreamcast 2021 March on the first attempt? You know, you couldn't have written it any better. So I played with these guys earlier. We got Rudo, Analdino, and Dexter we got here. So cool, man. These guys are here. So what we got going on here, our Hello Kitty keyboard. I bought the Hello Kitty Dreamcast, because why the fuck not, right? And it came with the keyboard and the controller. This is not the controller, but I do have it. And what I like about the keyboard is it's not that giant. The American white keyboard that I used to have was like this. And I'm like, why is it so big? Right? It was just too big. So this one is like for little, small, compact Japanese fingers, maybe, I don't know, but it suits me well. The shift is a little small, but other than that, it works. So what are you guys up to? And typing on a Dreamcast keyboard is way better than on this controller. Look, if you want to type, look at this bullshit. Hi. How? Yeah, so anyways, you don't want to do that. I remember when this game came out and everyone was talking about it, like Phantasy Star Online on the Dreamcast, Phantasy Star Online, and my parents were immigrants, so they were like a little poor, so they probably didn't want to pay for any sort of connection fee, because I think you had to pay SegaNet. I think that's what it was. I don't recall the history of, yeah, I assume SegaNet ran the servers. There were so many. There was like Sega Channel and then SegaNet. So who are we going here? We're just... We'll take yours before you go. How's that? But now just Silverint runs it. It's a free server. If you want to connect, check out silverint.net, I believe is the website. You can Google that. Check out those Dreamcast guys. I think Dreamcast Talk or Dreamcast Live. I think it's the same thing. Yeah, those guys are a good source of information. So you need a patched version of the game, a way to get online, either the Pi or the broadband, and then assuming you have the key, and then you just need like a DNS server and an IP, and that's it. You input the information and you're good to go. Sweet, here we go. So we got Rudo. Okay. Okay. Gladius, Difluid, Ray Gun. Okay. All right, let's try it like this. How am I in frame? Am I good? So I'm just experimenting with the setup right now. I got the webcam set up the way I want. I got sort of the backdrop a little bit. I'm playing in front of a 42-inch TV. So I don't have my computer monitor like very close to my face. So I can look over and see it, but I can't really read any text. It's a little far, but I'm doing this so I can play on the TV, and it's amazing. And in case you guys are wondering, I'm using SCART RGB cable going to the OSSC, and then into a capture card. And I'm really happy with the way the stream is looking. So what I will say is, like, what I see on TV is not exactly what you guys are seeing on, you know, whenever you upload video and it processes, it takes a while. I mean, like, it compresses, so it doesn't come out, like, good like you would see it if you're looking at it, but overall it's looking really good. Like if this was a composite image or even as video, you'd tell the difference. It wouldn't look as crisp. But what I see on a 42-inch TV, I got it set to 480p, like 4:3 aspect ratio, very bright colors, no lag. You know, I'm using the Hello Kitty keyboard, you know, so I can talk to my friends, you know? It's like, when I first got online, like last week, I was so blown away. I think I was having a beer and I was playing, and I was like, man, the fuck am I doing online, Sega Dreamcast in 2021? You know, I don't want to type that. Okay. So I gotta heal up. And I just got this new spell, so let's buff. So what I'm doing is I'm buffing, and then I'm going for a 3-hit combo like that. And then you have to get out of the way, and there's a little bit of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and you have to move out of the way, and then go for another 3 like that. I got it. And you have to use the trigger to change your angle. The trippy thing about this game is when I first started playing it, my first question was, where's the auto button, like auto lock? And they're like, there is no. I go, oh. So you have to like face them and let the cursor go on automatically, but it's more like manual. It just sort of locks in. But you get used to it after a while, and it's kind of just like aged. But here's what I will say, man. If this game came out on like PS4 as a remaster, you know, the developers are pretty lazy. They don't do much with their titles anymore. They just, you know, maybe a few features, fresh coat of paint, you know, $50, boom. And like, that's okay. I'm not hating. Like, it's good to be able to play these, but playing it online with this setup, I don't think this could look any better. You know, there's a lot of good mods out there for the Dreamcast. Even just going back to VGA looks phenomenal. And personally, I like supporting anyone that does things for the Dreamcast. All the people, you know, in the community that like making this thing better. So I think it's good to try different products and see what's out there, and try it for yourself and see if you like it. Yeah. Okay, so now this is a boss. Oh, I got this spell I want to try. So let's focus, because some of these get intense. So remember, guys, we're here playing Phantasy Star online with an online stream. So it's technically triple online, triple O. You know, Phantasy Star triple O. That's what we're doing. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this, because what I will be doing is playing some other Dreamcast games and getting a live stream of that. I have my GDEMU Dreamcast set up. I loaded up the games that I own. Rather than reaching for the disc each time, it's way better. Special. It's way better just to load them up quickly. Don't have to deal with any searching for media, constantly flipping discs. I like owning them, but I don't always like getting them out. You know, keep them in the closet. And then once in a while, when I want to talk about them, now that I have this webcam set up, you know, bam, I can just take out a game and flash it on the camera. I wonder if I have I'm looking at my shelf right there. I want to see if I have Phantasy. Oh shit, wait, I gotta pay attention. Okay. Let's cast this. Okay, I realize I'm tanking. Okay. So I gotta just keep going with the 3-hit combos. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, we gotta concentrate now. Okay. Alright, we're concentrating. Well, I'm not sure if he's talking to me, but this is the only weapon I'm really rolling with. But this guy's got to stop using his gun. Dexter. Hey, Dexter, buddy. I love playing with you, man, but you always run off. I've seen this character before. He always runs off, gets himself killed, and always uses this gun when really he should be meleeing the operation. Look at BBA, I'm like, I've already known these guys. So the cool thing is the PSO community is tight-knit, and you see a lot of the same players. And like, I feel like people that are active now were active like a few years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. There's some players that haven't stopped a beat since like 99 or 2000 when this game was out. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I got KO. That's no good. Nope. I was gonna thank you very much. TY. So, okay, so when you die, you lose your items. So I got it back immediately, and then I just gotta equip it. So I equip it. I get the buff, the stuff. Oh, by the way, I hope you guys like pro wrestling and MMA references because I'm full of those. So I think this channel and this like is gonna appeal to the hardcore Dreamcast gamer, maybe the people that grew up with this console and were really into maybe WCW, because that's the vibe I get. Like, this reminds me of that time and that era and the Attitude Era of WWF and stuff. Funny enough, though, I don't really like wrestling video games too much, except for the N64 ones. Those were a blast, and probably the only reason I would ever pick up an N64. It just, great console, wasn't for me. I wasn't into the first-party titles as much. They were all Nintendo, all phenomenal, right? Booyah, we got him. But yeah, THQ and all those... Oh no, he's not dead yet. I spoke too soon. And yeah, the THQ wrestling games are just pretty amazing. Okay, so let's go. Let's do this. Okay, we got, what is this guy doing? So we gotta buff the stuff. Okay, we get a heal. First set. Okay. I gotta say, the music in this game is pretty epic. And one of the coolest things I think of playing Phantasy Star Online is, like, I'm a big RPG fan, so if I look through my collection, they're mostly Japanese RPGs, and I like to take my time. I actually prefer single-player games because I don't feel the like stress and anxiety of like having to, I don't know, playing online has its own downfalls. But when you get to play a game sort of casually like this, it's fun, because I feel like people are just chill. You can go on for like an hour and go off. I gotta heal this guy. Hold on. Got you, bro. Alright, we gotta let him know that we got him, because that's all this is about. It's about teamwork, positivity, positive vibes, positive people, and reviving a fallen comrade. You're welcome, Rudo. You're damn welcome. Alright. So yeah, big fan of RPGs, and before I knew you can play this online, I just assumed servers were down and that was it. Before I knew any of that, I didn't want to play the single-player version because I thought, okay, the game is called Phantasy Star Online. Why would I want to play Phantasy Star Online offline? You know, I mean, it's like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So I just didn't really want to play it. And then when I found out you can play it online, the first thing I did, special, hallucinogens, what is this, like some ecstasy? We're shooting LSD out of this guy? Well, I hope this works. So the first thing I did is I downloaded the PC version and I played that, and I enjoyed the game for the maybe 2 hours I put into it, but I quickly realized this game's dated. I don't feel any nostalgia playing on the PC, so I'm gonna, you know, peace out. And I was happy to find out you can play online, and then I stopped. But it wasn't until I got my broadband adapter and then got online with the Dreamcast, because part of the allure, if not 50% of the allure of playing online or more, is being able to play it on the Dreamcast. You know, this was a console I had growing up. I didn't have this game. I had Marvel vs. Capcom 1, 2, and Soul Calibur, basically all the fighting games. Shit. And that was really fun. Yeah, please heal. Oh, man. Okay. Oh. Please give my wep back. Oh yeah, so when you drop your things... Yeah, when you die, you lose stuff. There we go. See why? And like people accidentally pick it up when they're over your body, so you just say thank you, you grab it. So yeah, I had a lot of the fighting games. I had a lot of the fighting games, for sure. And I used to practice at home and then go to the arcade. And that was really cool. But I didn't have this game. So I kind of feel like I get to relive that system from before, you know? Okay, so that went well, so awesome. So these guys did what they had to do. Oh, cool. Nice, man. Nice job. We beat it. Damn. So that's pretty cool. Okay, sweet. So I'm a pretty big geek with this stuff, and I got a lot of retro systems and a lot of games. I like original hardware. Yeah, of course I did. And I like original games. And sometimes I have trouble, you know. You sometimes see those memes of like, I don't know what to play, and like there's just a million games. Yeah, like sometimes you run into this problem. You're like, well, which retro game do I want to play? So I just try to simplify it. It was like, which console did I grow up with that I really enjoyed? The PS1. And which other one? The Dreamcast. And I hadn't played a lot of the games, so I just hooked it up, and I'm really digging this setup so far. Hey, you guys want to see a cat? Live stream cat? Check it out. Hey, boy. Oh. Yeah. Hey. This is Kamo. Yeah. He gets bored sometimes because, yeah, you know, cat just sleeps all day, and then afterwards, you know, it's nighttime, he wants to play. So sometimes I let him out. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you know, cats don't like it when you hold them like this. Sometimes he'll sit on my lap, you know, other times, but he usually just likes to come and bug me and then leave. So what do we gotta sell? So this... So I'm at the store now. What is this? ATP. It's a good weapon, but... See, ATP attack, 601, 552. But I still have some levels I want to gain, so I don't need to hold that now. I can just sell it. I have better, so we don't need that. Hey, boy. If this cat starts meowing, it's going to be hilarious, and I'm going to have to open the window. It's going to make it even louder, and the stream is going to suffer, because he loves when I open the window here. Oh, no, man. Let's not cry so much. Okay, so what do I need? I think I need... do I have anything to identify? Yeah, this one. Okay. So we're gonna ID the freeze cannon. Cannot equip. Okay. Sell the freeze cannon. Make sure if you guys love the Sega Dreamcast, you let me know and you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to figure out when I want to make this consistent and then have a consistent stream. And I want to talk Dreamcast. So if you love Dreamcast, I want to hear from you. I want to know what games you play, why you like them, and I like the stories of, like, you know, the fond memories you have with your friends. Like, what was the game that you're always like, oh, that's the one. You know, I always played this at my friend's house after school, you know, or whatever. Okay, so deposit. Let's deposit some money, and we're loaded with cash. And let's see if I can take anything. So I got mags, 1, 2, 3, and then this guy. So okay. Oh, I know. Next area or quest. Yeah, I'm not sure. Whatever you guys want. Okay. Yeah, I can do next area. So I want to buy this one. Oh, I don't have any money. Hilarious. Comcast calls me 7. Yeah, okay, let me buy 2 of these. Okay, let's roll. Let's do this. Okay, ready. Let's roll. It's so funny typing on the Sega Dreamcast keyboard and having the message get delivered to the internet. Hey, buddy, you're gonna have to stop. Come on, I'm live streaming, dude. Alright? He's like a dog. I have to talk to him like a dog sometimes. Cats don't always listen, but he's pretty funny. So, okay, where are we going? We're going to mine. We're gonna mine up. Mine. MindMed, yeah. Look into MindMed. MindMed is good. Let's see. What are we doing here? Okay. Thief legs. Those are like accessories. I like my buff. Come to mine. Okay. Masetta is gold. Sweet, we got our partner here. Okay, nice. Okay, so we're just rolling right now. Oh, I love fighting these robots. They're hilarious. You just need to hit them once to knock them down, so it really favors the melee. When you get surrounded by a bunch of them, you just give them one swift hit in the face, and then they go right down. The problem is they slow you down, and that happens, so you gotta heal. Okay. Okay. I had a different spell, and I'm gonna change it in a second. Okay. We're struggling so bad here. Okay. Buff. Heal. And then 3-piece and a soda. Okay. I love when you get your groove and you get like a good few hits in, and then it's just everything kind of goes smooth. I like to separate it. And to get experience, you have to hit them once. Yeah, I like what this guy's saying, but I have to make time to change my spell. Is this hard mode? Oh, that's why. We're in hard mode. I like the challenge here. It's like, this game doesn't get stale. At least it hasn't for me, not yet. I'm worried that like in a week I'll be bored. But let's see. Again, guys, this is an experiment. Let's see if this live stream sticks. If it does, I'm just going to optimize and play some other games. Because I'm going to feel like I'm playing online if I'm talking to YouTube. So that's cool. Okay, so let's do this. So we go customize. Oh my god. Not yet. This game is intense. It's Phantasy Star online streaming, so it's... You gotta bring your A game. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, here, let me just do this now. Customize. So change this, and I have a lightning spell I like. What is this? No, I don't want to do that. I want that one, but hits in series. Yeah, that's the one I want. Okay, we need this, and then here's what we're gonna do. Watch this. So guys, I'm a big fan of this controller I'm using. So I don't know this company, I don't know the people behind it, but I do like that they tried and they made this pad. It is the Striker DC. You know, the fact that it's a new Dreamcast controller in 2020, I guess it came out. I got this now, so 2021. And you know, to give it a quick 10-second review, I like that it feels like an Xbox controller. Otherwise, it just feels like any cheap Chinese PC pad, gaming pad, like one of those Xbox pads. And I'm not complaining about it. You know, like there's the finesse to the materials isn't there. Like it feels like cheap plastic, and like the, you know, the triggers, they don't register the best, and like the analog kind of wobbles. But from an ergonomic point of view, and like strain on your fingers and modernizing an old system, kudos to these guys. Like, hell yeah. I mean, you know, you guys can make it now, and then maybe later they'll come up with like a really good pro version, or you know, they'll charge more and make a better controller. You get what you pay for, right? Unfortunately, this one's kind of expensive given what you get. Like, but I think if I'm playing this game enough, then maybe it'll pay off, because using this analog stick really hurts after a while. Like, it just cramps your finger. You know, my finger is like in its 30s now, so that thumb is, you know, it's used in a lot of controllers, and some of them you just react better to others. Okay, so okay, here's what I wanted to do. That. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Heal. Zap. Okay, and now pop. Yeah, they'll zap and pop. Oh, I missed. This game kind of controls like Resident Evil. Well, not really, but I mean, I feel like with the it's like a very linear slice. When you attack, you have to be right in front of them, and I feel like that's kind of what Resident Evil was about. You know, like it was a weird dynamic. I feel like if their controls evolved into that generation, it would have been something like this. But I guess we got some of that when we played Resident Evil 4, right? I remember when that was a GameCube exclusive. Holy cow! What a console, eh? That's what I like about the GameCube. It was like when Nintendo tried to go like PG-13 or, you know, X-rated or something. Like they had a more robust library. More developers were on board. I think, and I mean, I know that had a lot to do with the fact that they just had CD technology, right? Or, you know, mini DVD. They finally got the DVD. I mean, they didn't have a CD-based console, right? They went mini DVD, and before that, they were cartridge. So they totally skipped that format. So they went hard in the paint, and it was a good experiment, because the GameCube is my favorite Nintendo system. It just, you know, I was always like a Sega Sony guy. I like mature games with mature plots. I'm not too much in the cutesy, you know, best friend, save the world scenario. Like, if it's too corny and I don't believe it, you know, I won't figure it out. I like, you know, characters that, you know, have like real life struggles and, you know, have dilemmas and otherwise interesting, or just, you know, whatever, right? Or ditch the story and just go like straight gameplay, kind of like this. But yeah, the Nintendo GameCube I always appreciated because I got to play like Ikaruga, one of my favorite Dreamcast games. Phantasy Star Online was possible. You can play that online there as well. Oh, we gotta do the special. Yeah. There was just a lot of cool GameCube games, just overall. Nice. Maybe we'll get that online one day with Phantasy Star, but I mean, Dreamcast is kind of like my first or second love. One game I want to play kind of again, but I'm just going to say play because I never beat, was Skies of Arcadia. I might have got like 25 hours in, 30 hours maybe less, I don't remember. But I remember as a kid it never hooked me, and I was like, this is so weird. Like, you know what I think it was? Even at the time, before I did hdrgb and like was into console mods and getting the most picture out of your system, was when I booted up my my Dreamcast with composite years later, and I realized the graphics of the console aren't that bad, but it's coming out looking real kind of dog shit on my TV. And in some cases it wouldn't display signal. I thought maybe the console was broken, my DLP wasn't picking up composite. And then I finally went the VGA route and was like, oh wow, this was native all this time, like, and I've been missing out. Hey buddy. Hey. So it was like that. And it was just really, yeah, the quality of the Dreamcast was just, was always awesome. This guy's distracting me. We gotta get him out of the way. Alright. Okay. Sorry, buddy, I can't open the window for you now. If I do, it's gonna make the whole thing loud. Yeah. Yeah, Skies of Arcadia. So, when I started messing with the GDEMU, with the Dreamcast, and just different video formats, like using SCART RGB through OSSC, I bought one of those RetroTink products. I think that's a pretty good product. For the price, probably the best scaler you can get. I can't think of anything else. Way better than those like cheap Chinese ones. And sometimes when I sell consoles, I package those cheap Chinese ones because I realize a lot of people, you can't just tell them like, hey, go buy this, you know, $150, $250 upscaler, because they're just like, nah, man, I want it to work on the TV. And I'm like, I get that. And it's always nice upgrading. You can always get upgrades later on. So, but yeah, that was a really cool thing, and I like comparing the video. For that particular unit, it was really good. It wasn't the best video, but it was lag free and it looked pretty sharp. OSSC is much better and things like that. Okay, so let's see. So where are we going with these guys? Yeah, my cat just like bugging me. He's just like, growl, growl. Play with me. Why are you playing Phantasy Star? Yeah, now, and he's like catching up. He's such a bugger. Let's see. Okay. We gotta get this. The thing about cats is you can't make them happy. You feed them, then they want something else. They want, like, I know what he wants, you know. It's like we all want a little bit of Doritos once in a while, or he gets the good stuff, but I can't use that word, the S word, okay, because he's gonna want me to run downstairs and feed him. He knows cats are intuitive. He hears that word, his ears are gonna jump up. Okay, let's see. So what we're trying to do is just clear the few levels here and get to the boss. And then on hard mode, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to continue and go on. But I'm just trying to get a few levels in. And I like the experience we're getting here. And these guys are way more manageable to kill. Okay, we got a buff. And I forgot to feed my mag. This little thing that follows me is the mag. Does anyone... I'm curious if anyone's going to see this video, but if somebody does, comment below. Do you play Phantasy Star Online? Have you? Did you even know it can get online? And are you interested in doing so? Because I think it'd be cool if you have like private teams set up and you can have game nights. I know those Dreamcast guys do it, so I recommend going on their website if you want to join in on the fun. And I think the Dream Pi, I think that's what they call it, is the more economical choice. You know, I got my broadband adapter for, in Canadian, it was what, like around 150, 200 maybe. 200 was on the high end, 150 was on the mediocre end. And the days of those things costing $100 are over, and people get them for one real reason: to play PSO. It's just the quickest and cleanest connection. Like, no bullshit. If you use a GDEMU or a burnt patched disc, like if you just want to use original, well, you can't use the original disc. You would have to either burn the patcher and run the patcher on your original disc, or just burn a patched version of it, which I would recommend is the easier thing to do. Yeah. So that's how you do it. I think I might have to run downstairs. I think if this guy wants to go outside, my cat that is, I gotta let him out and maybe get a glass of water. Because all this talking, it's got me a little parched. So I might need some water. I had a few coffees today too, so definitely a little dehydrated. But we're playing Phantasy Star Online 2021 in March on the Sega Dreamcast. So we're having a great time. Okay, let's see. Okay. So what in the heck? What happened? Our boy just died. Rudo is dead. I don't know where he is. Did we leave him? But this would be a good time to feed my mag. Let's see. Mag. Give items. Let's give the mag the diamate. I like that you can run in this game and use the D-pad to otherwise level up. To otherwise, like, I can run and I'm using my other hand to use the D-pad so I can go through the option. They maximize like time here. It's really cool. There's like no bullshit with this game. You just get right to the action. I love games where there's no bullshit, you know? There's just no bullshit. There's no long tutorial. There's no long blah, blah, blah. You know, it doesn't always have to be action, but at least you have the freedom to move around, go places, do things. I really think it's cool. It looks beautiful. Like, if you guys can appreciate the way the game looks for a bit, it's like, this is an old game, you know? It's, came out 20 years ago now. 19, 20, 21 years ago. So it's pretty crazy how impressive it is. Okay, so we gotta just... So yeah, the challenge is high. So this is hard difficulty. And I stopped playing on normal because it's, I mean, like, it's too easy, you know, not enough experience. So if you want to like play with lower level people, that's good. But if you want to play with people around your age, you got to do this. Is he asking for his weapon? Boom. So this is what it looks like when someone joins a game. K2 is joining the game. Welcome, K2. What is this guy looking for? The spread? Oh. Always accidentally pick. Sweet, we got a full game after we lost a member. Oh, sweet, dude. Who is this? I like this character. This little, this little like blonde girl with a giant fucking sword. Oh, congrats! Dexter hit 40. I still haven't, like I said, I'm new like a week to this game, so I still don't think I know all the like fast commands to like say congrats. Congrats, man. But I can type it on my Hello Kitty keyboard. It's blue. It's based on a Japanese cat that's been breaking records and making all sorts of sales in Japan for the last like 50 years. Amazing. It's getting the message across. So where do we want to go? So I think we want to cast that. Oh yeah. What? Is this the new one that I got? Okay, I don't really like that one. I think this lightning one is the best. Diamate. I don't want a cannon, let's roll. So in the beginning, when you, for anyone that hasn't played this game, when you start the game, you have a choice of I think 1 of 8 characters, something like that. And they're not, I don't know, like these, I don't want to say they're generic or bland. Like, I think there's pretty good choice in the characters, but like, I don't know. I didn't really know what to choose, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, none of them stood out. It was just like, do you want to be a human or a robot? So I was like, okay, let me go for like a Jedi-looking chick here. Oh, we leveled up! So, yeah, and I realized this character is awesome because she does really good melee, so really high attack. If I'm playing with higher level people and it's too dangerous to go swinging, then I can use a gun, so she can equip that. And I have like technical points, which means I can use spells and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna type on the keyboard. There's all these like Japanese buttons on this keyboard, so I'm always looking to figure out where everything is. Okay. So what are we doing now? Oh, look at that. We're just having an online party with Phantasy Star Online in 2021 in March. Make sure you follow on Instagram, hdrgb consoles. If you want to see the setup I'm using, I post photos on there, and it's always good to have you guys check it out and see what I'm doing. That's awesome. You guys have been great over the years, and you seem to like the kind of content I'm pushing. So if you're Sega fans like me, which I think you are, there's always more Sega. Always more Sega. That's prime lesson of life. Especially Sega Dreamcast, and especially Phantasy Star Online. Online in 2021 in March. Just keep saying it until you believe it, even though it's true, right? It's so cool. Okay. Oh, is there some lag? This is awesome. Old school lag? Really? Yeah! The frames are dropping. There's too much electricity. I love it. Oh, okay, but it still holds up really well. That character looks really cool. Got a giant mag. Okay, I think I gotta go to town and sell. Let's see. What time? Okay. Yeah, this gets pretty deep. Like, once you start playing, you don't want to squander a good opportunity. Like, playing online with a team is amazing. Because playing single is fine, and I play single player because it's. I think it was like this in Diablo 2, but in order for the waypoints, the portals, to be open to the other stages in multiplayer, you first have to beat them in single player. So no matter what, you got to beat it once on each difficulty. Otherwise, you can't use the waypoint. You'd have to, you know, if you want to go like in Ruins or something, and you don't have the waypoint, you're gonna have to join someone's game or first beat Forest, then, you know, go on from there. Level 1, 2, 3. So yeah, when there's nobody online, I'll play single player just to, you know, move the character. But if you see like 1 or 2 people online around the same level, yeah, you gotta take an opportunity. Because I'm hella surprised how many people play this game, but it's not always possible to get a full game. So this is a real... It's a treat, okay? It's a treat. That's what it is. It's a treat. We're being treated right now with royalty. The Sega Dreamcast, Phantasy Star Online, royalty. Let's see. I think I gotta go to town now. Okay. So, I think we go through these portals here, and then figure it out. Yeah, so we do this. And then I gotta go here and around again. Actually, this is a good opportunity to sell, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to item, we're going to item, we're going to... We're gonna send a portal. We're gonna burst. We're bursting. It's more like bubbling. It looks like bubbles are happening. Bursting with the bubble. So I think that's how we have it. Okay. Oh, I have a feeling the video stream is still going, but I think my web camera is dead. Am I frozen? I'm looking at my monitor right now, and I am not moving. But let's see. So sell. Night. Yeah, I have a lot of these. I don't need it. Okay. How I'm gonna hang on to this and see what happens when I gain a level. That might be good. This I can get rid of. This I can get rid of. This I can get rid of. Yeah, we made a lot of money in that transaction. Okay. So, Phantasy Star Online. This is a lot of fun, but I think for a test stream, I think I'm gonna call it good. I want to see how this turned out, and I have a feeling something happened with the video, so I'm gonna sort this out. Plus, I gotta play with my cat a little bit. He's been a good guy, and he's a little bored. So anyways, thank you very much for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so the next time I'm doing this, if you're bored and you're hanging out watching some YouTube, you can definitely join me in here. So thank you very much. You guys have been awesome. I will catch you a little next time, and